Hey friends, I'm Parrihoff, and welcome to the Parrihoff Collective, where therapy, wellness, and creativity come together to help you write your own story. Hey friends, and welcome back to Therapy Thursday with the Parrihoff Project, helping you write your own story. So over the past 3 weeks, we've been building something together. We started by asking, who are you becoming? Then we talked about casting daily votes for the future version of yourself. Last week, we talked about staying committed long enough for your habits to become your lifestyle. So today, we're going to talk about protecting everything you've built. Today's episode is called Access Denied. And can I tell you something? Growth requires boundaries. Not because people are bad, but because everything doesn't deserve unlimited access to your life. One of the biggest mistakes we make is believing that healthy people simply have more self-control. No, healthy people often have better boundaries. Just think about your phone. You have passwords, Face ID, privacy settings, block numbers. You don't just give every app permission to access your location, your contacts, your camera, and your microphone. Why? Because access matters. So why do we treat our lives with less protection than we treat our phones? If you're building a new life, everybody doesn't get access. Every habit doesn't get access. Every opinion doesn't get access. Every thought doesn't get access. And here's something I don't think we talk enough about. Sometimes you need restricted access because the truth is we all have patterns that can sabotage our own progress. If I know I have a spending problem, maybe I don't need to walk into Target with every credit card that I own. Maybe I leave the temptation at home. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. If I'm trying to eat healthier, maybe this isn't the season to volunteer to bring donuts and kolaches to the office every Friday. Not because donuts are evil, but because I know me. And growth sometimes requires that I stop pretending that I have more self-control than I actually do. Maybe your struggle isn't food. Maybe it's gossip. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's toxic relationships. Maybe it's impulse spending or procrastination. Maybe it's constantly saying yes because you hate disappointing people. Whatever it is, stop giving it VIP access to your life. I think one of the greatest acts of maturity is learning to say, I know what I am capable of. Not just the good, the unhealthy too. And that's not condemnation, that's self-awareness. And self-awareness is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Here's another thing. Sometimes we think boundaries are about keeping people out. But boundaries are also about keeping purpose in. Every unnecessary distraction costs you attention. Every toxic relationship costs you peace. Every unhealthy habit costs you progress. Everything costs something. So the question is it worth what it's costing you? Some people aren't evil, they're just expensive. They cost too much emotionally, too much mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially. You leave every interaction exhausted, not because they're bad people, but because they have unrestricted access. So here's another question. What patterns keep pulling you back into the person you're trying to leave behind? Because people aren't the only thing that need boundaries. Old habits do too. Old coping skills, excuses, thought patterns, identities. Just because something feels familiar doesn't mean it belongs in your future. I've learned a new saying. Every yes is also a no. When you say yes to healing, you're saying no to staying stuck. When you say yes to discipline, you're saying no to excuses. When you say yes to peace, you're saying no to unnecessary chaos. You can't say yes to everything. Eventually, your yes has to become selective. I want to leave you with this thought. Access is earned, not assumed, including access to your time, your peace, your attention, your wallet, your emotions, even your own impulses. Not every craving deserves a response. Not every thought deserves your agreement. Not every emotion deserves your obedience. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can say is access denied. So, homework this week. I want you to make 2 lists. List 1. Who or what needs healthier boundaries? Think about people, habits, apps, environments, commitments, anything that's costing you more than it's contributing. List number 2. Where do you need a boundary with yourself? Maybe it's Amazon, Starbucks, DoorDash. Maybe it's staying up until midnight scrolling. Maybe it's negative self-talk. Maybe it's overcommitting. Maybe it's spending. Maybe it's people-pleasing. Whatever it is, write it down. Then choose one thing to put behind a boundary this week. Not forever, just this week. See what happens when you protect your growth. I'll leave you with this. The person you're becoming deserves protection. Don't give unrestricted access to the very things that are trying to keep you from becoming them. Sometimes growth isn't about adding more. Sometimes growth sounds like 2 simple words. Access denied. This has been Parrihoff with the Parrihoff Project, reminding you that you always have the power to write your own story. Ta for now.